Hi parents, I'm Mrs. Hammersley, and I'm your student's honors pre-cal teacher at Cornell Gibbons this year. Some of you might know me previously as Miss Cipriano or Miss Sip. I actually just got married a few weeks ago and am now Mrs. Hammersley. So I'm so excited to have your kids in class this year and to get to know them. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video to learn a little bit more about me and also about our class. So usually on back to school night, I like to tell parents a little bit about my connection to Gibbons and also a couple of things that you can do to help your kids be successful in class this year. So even though we're doing this virtually, I'd still like to take advantage of the opportunity to talk to you about those two things. So a little bit about me. I'm starting my 12th year teaching at Gibbons, but I like to say that I'm starting my 16th year at Cardinal Gibbons because I am actually an alum myself. I graduated in 2004. I went off to UNC and then to Wake Forest for grad school and came straight back to Gibbons. And I feel very lucky that it worked out that way. And blessed to say that this is my first and only teaching job. And as you can imagine, having spent almost half of my life in this building, it's a big part of who I am. It's very important to me. And it's given me some of my greatest friendships and relationships, including actually my marriage. So fun fact, my husband and I actually graduated together in 2004, and then we reconnected about 5 years ago at an alumni event and have been together ever since. So I am very grateful to the school and all that it has provided me throughout my life. And I like to share that with you, and I shared it with your kids on the first day because so much of who I am started when I was a student at Cardinal Gibbons. And a big reason that I became a teacher is because I wanted to provide my students with the experience that I had. And so that's my goal. And it's my goal every year, but especially this year, to still provide my kids with that Cardinal Gibbons experience, despite the circumstances and the challenges and the obstacles that we're going to face this year and that we are already facing. And I want you to know that it's my hope and my belief that that's still possible, and that your kids are cared for and loved, and that despite all of this, I truly believe that we can still have the best year possible, and that we can still give them that Cardinal Gibbons experience. So on that note, a little bit about our class, Honors Pre-Cal. So my goal in this class my goal academically in this class is to prepare your students for college level calculus. So whether that be because they're going to take AP Calculus down the hall from me next year, or they're actually going to take calculus at a college, I want them to feel prepared and ready for that class. So how do we achieve that? I told them on the first day, my biggest expectation for them this year and my biggest ask is that they have a willingness to learn and participate every day, whether they're joining in person or virtually. And I know that this year presents a lot of obstacles and challenges, like I said a second ago. But I think it also presents a lot of really great opportunities. And I just ask that they be open to that, and that they make the most of this situation with me. My commitment to them is to provide all of the resources that I possibly can for them to be successful. I would ask in turn that they make the best use of those resources and take advantages of the opportunities that they have. So the reason I have our website pulled up in the background is because I wanted to show you what I believe to be the greatest resource for our class this year. It's what I call the class log. It will always be linked right here on the website. I told them on the first day, there's a lot of things I'm not sure about right now. And there's a lot of things about this year that are iffy and that we're experimenting with and we'll figure out along the way. But one thing that I know for sure is that this log will always be their number one resource. So I update this every single day with what we did in class, what the homework is, any upcoming assignments, links to answer keys, resources, notes, videos, Basically, anything that I could provide them with or communicate to them happens through this document. So this is by far the greatest resource for this class. And again, it will always be available right here from the class webpage. The other expectation that I have for them is a willingness to ask for help. I think that this year it's a little bit harder because I'm not seeing them every single day in person. But again, on the flip side, my commitment to them is to always be willing to help. I am here, even though I don't see them face to face every day. I'm available still to be on Zoom or to answer emails or to chat on Remind. And I need them to know, and I want you to know, that just because I'm not seeing them face to face every day doesn't affect my willingness to help them be successful. They just have to ask for it. So thank you so much again for taking the time to watch this video. I put on the website up here on the top left a little link to a Q&A form. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me through that form or to shoot me an email. There's a link at the bottom to email me very easily. Like I said, I'm so excited to get to know your kids this year and to make the most of the situation. I think that even though there's a lot of unknowns and uncertainties, I think we have the potential to still have a really great year and to explore some new really great opportunities. So thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you guys.